I want to be a cool girl. I want to be a clean girl. I want to be cottagecore. Well, I want to be a Tim Burton girl. No, not goth. No, not dark academia. A Tim Burton girl. This week, we're gonna have the Tim Burton glow up. Every day this week, we're gonna do something to achieve my Tim Burton girly goals. Not only do I want to look like a Tim Burton character, but I just want to feel like I'm in a whimsical Tim Burton world. Now, don't get me wrong, I love any and every girly aesthetic, but you can't even lie that the Tim Burton aesthetic is top tier, especially during the Halloween season. But if I could have spooky season all year long, that literally is my dream. So here's how we're gonna make it happen. Starting today, we're gonna do a full-on Tim Burton cosplay, because if I'm gonna live like a Tim Burton character, I need to become one first. And then after I've learned how to do the full Tim Burton makeup, tomorrow we're gonna make a more realistic everyday makeup look to wear for the rest of the week, as well as transform my nails and maybe my hair, so I can have an everyday Tim Burton base look. On Wednesday, I was thinking about going to the thrift store to see if I can find some staple Tim Burton pieces to add to my wardrobe. And then Thursday, I'll put my full look all together before Friday, where I'm finally living like a Tim Burton character. Every single day, I'm also challenging myself to dress like a Tim Burton character, and today I chose Sally. Disclaimer, everything is coming out of my closet, so as much as I would love to put a dream Sally look together, that's not only cute, but work appropriate, I have limited resources. For my Sally look, I went with these cutie little overalls and this sweater that reminded me of Sally's colors. I felt like this needed a little bit of blue too, so I put blue socks on. Starting super simple, but I actually really love it. I do feel like I'd wear this again, which is essentially the main goal of this entire Tim Burton glow up, is to have a realistic Tim Burton aesthetic for my everyday life. I'm also giving myself one more challenge, and that is everything I eat at work has to be something I think the character would eat, and when I come home, I must make a caffeinated beverage that the character would drink. Cheers! I like that. This is perfection, but I think we're missing something. We need Night Before Christmas on the TV. Much better. We're doing full-on Tim Burton cosplay, and if you cannot tell, we're doing somebody from The Night Before Christmas, the iconic Sally. Mind you, I've never put together a big costume on my own, so wish me luck. Oh yeah, I gotta put on something different. Let me change. Better. I have my filming set up for TikTok and I'm super scared. I also have my Squidward beauty blender. When I check back with you guys, hopefully, I'm fully blue. I could turn into Mr. Bobinski. Oh my gosh. Are you guys ready for the full reveal? Don't look too closely. What do you guys think? It's giving blue. I really was hoping to finish before the sun went down, but the sun went down a long time ago. Don't talk about the weather. Oh, there is blue everywhere now, by the way, because there's blue on my hands. So everything that I've touched is now blue, and everything that I didn't need to touch is also blue. I wish I could be blue. This is sick. Don't look too closely at the makeup, but in general, I kind of slayed that. Like if from afar, like, yeah. Pretty good. Okay, no, seriously though, for my first time ever doing something like this, I think I kind of slayed that. The legs and everything, do you guys see that? This is Tim Burton beauty. I'm tired of standing up, so we're sitting down on the ground. So I spent hours trying to do my makeup just to see if I could. Just to see if I could contour like a Tim Burton character. Do you think? I think my eyes are not big enough. But I did learn some things. One, I don't think I'll ever use body paint again. That was horrific, and it's getting everywhere. I want it off. I want it off. I do feel really pretty. I like the blue. Did I learn how to contour? No, because I didn't look up any videos or anything. I just went at it. I do think that trying to contour made a difference. So I will have to figure out some kind of everyday contour. I do need to figure out something to make my eyes bigger. I have my eyeliner, I have a little white at the bottom, and I also put a little dark coloring under my eye. How can I implement that into everyday? I'm also noticing that these cool tones actually look really good on me. I think that I need to try out more cool tones in general. I think we need to go with cool tones. I need to learn how to contour, and I need to learn how to make my eyes a little bigger with my everyday makeup tomorrow. Now I just need to take all this off. For day 2, I went with something pretty simple, and I'm gonna give you a chance to guess in 3, 2, 1. I'm Edward Scissorhands, and it's actually pretty funny because I got a reaction on my hand, so I had to put band-aids on it, and I felt like it was super fitting. It was also super rainy this day, so I put this sweater on, which I felt like fit the movie colors so well. Ugh. Time for a makeover, guys. There is lots of work to be done. As we all know, Tim Burton beauty is big eyes, small nose, big lips, pale skin, none of which I have. But what I do have are dark circles. So we're gonna work with what we got. As you guys can see, my face is very pink and bright, cheeky, and I got a lot of hair going on. We're definitely gonna have to shave a lot of this brow off. I'm gonna have to figure out how to make my eyes look bigger. We need more muted tones in general, none of this pink stuff. This pink is not gonna work for a Tim Burton look. Some things I can keep though, I do draw a little freckle and really focus my mascara at the corners of my eye. And I think I'll probably keep the same general shape of my eyebrow. It's pretty straight as it is. Just try and make them slightly thinner. For essentials, we definitely need a concealer and a contour, and I have many other things here that should help me out. But first, we need to take off all this makeup. Gross. Not me literally already looking more like a Tim Burton character. Here's the before, guys. And hopefully I gained enough contouring skills yesterday to do some good makeup. You guys ready for the after? And here's the after. The contour, I put the contour here, here, and here, as well as a little here and a little here. I feel like what made the biggest difference actually was where the concealer was. I put concealer literally from here to here, and then also on the sides of my nose, which I don't know if it's making the hugest difference, but it's definitely making a difference on my nose. I am literally obsessed though. I don't think I've ever felt this pretty, which is insane. I feel like that really just shows that the beauty standard isn't real. I literally spent so much time and money trying to get rid of my dark under eye circles, so who would have thought that I would have felt so pretty accentuating them? Either way, I will be rocking this makeup look for the rest of the week, and I'm super excited for it because I feel like it's gonna boost my confidence so much. Today I was also planning on doing my nails and maybe my hair, but I'm actually loving this hair color. I was thinking about dyeing it purple. This blonde is actually way more Tim Burton than I realized, but we are gonna do my nails. I actually got these nails on Amazon for like $7. She really needs them. So cute. Literally like $7 on Amazon. Ooh. Like, I would love to get my nails done professionally, but for $7 and I think maybe like 15 to 20 minutes, just like, it can't get better than this. So nails done, makeup done, keeping the hair, and now we have one last thing to do, and that is to get more Tim Burton wardrobe staples. It's already late in the day, so thrift stores are closed, but we're going to the thrift store tomorrow. Who else would I be on Wednesday other than Wednesday, of course? And it seems like I somehow got her witchy powers, but something I didn't get from her is her allergy to color. I actually really relate to Wednesday on some weird level. Who knows? Maybe it's the fact that we're both Mexican, but I do know that we both have a love for Doc Martens. Happy Wednesday. Yeah. Yeah. We have to try on all this magnificent stuff. I will be trying it on without washing it. First things first, let's put on a plain outfit. Perfect. Let's try on the tops first. I got this adorable green sweater that's so soft. Color is magnificent. I love. Not only is it super soft and cozy, but the color is really cool. I don't know if you guys can tell that color that is. It's like, it's coming up a little too bright on camera, but it's more of an olivey green. I don't know why it has like little white specks on camera. I guess the light's like going off of it. I feel super cozy. There are some threads coming out of it. I'll go ahead and just fix them and put them in. It's perfect. Shirt number 2 is a little funky because I saw it like this on the rack. And I was like, what is that? But I think it's a shirt and I'm hoping it looks good. See if it works. If this one doesn't fit, that's okay. I paid $3 for it, so I might have to mess with it a little bit, but I'm not sure how this is supposed to, like, is it supposed to fold over? This is a thingy if I've ever seen one. Like, it can literally be a dress off the shoulder top, or like fold it down. Wait, let me try and style it. This is adorable. Nothing underneath, so you see the collarbone. And then I want to wear it with like a long black skirt, but it's in the wash right now, so I feel like this little cutie skirt is so fun. I'm so happy. This is everything I've been wanting for so long. It's taken in at the sides. Like somebody sewed these parts and I think I'm gonna take it out. If I keep it in, I think it'll fit at the waist, but I kind of want it to be like low-waisted. A little tie, which I think is so cute. Oh, I'm obsessed with this skirt. Like the plaid is so nice and it's like thin, so it's gonna be nice to either layer or I can even wear it like in the spring and summertime, which I know it's a dark color. I've been needing like a comfy little black skirt like this, and I'm very iffy about these ones. These ones got because looking at my Pinterest board, it reminded me of some of the pants I had on there, but those were for Edward Scissorhands. Now it doesn't have like any buckle details or anything, but I do feel like these will be really nice for work. Wait. You're kidding, these are so comfy and cute. I think I'm gonna be able to wear them with like little boots and the cute sweater. Now I feel like I'm inspired to do like a Tim Burton lookbook. Let me know if you guys wanna see that, because now that I have a few staple pieces, I feel like I can do a whole lookbook. I would say this thrift trip was a success though. Tomorrow we'll see if I can use any of these pieces for my outfit. I have a few ideas. It's all coming together. I did have an outfit planned with one of the thrifted pieces, but I figured that outfit would be better suited for a Friday, so today we're Lydia Deetz. I will say the layered skirts were so fun, and I got a ton of compliments on the skirt on this day. Cheers, guys. We've done so much this week. We've done a whole glow up and makeover. I feel so pretty. The only thing we're missing is the whimsical world. Although we're not going to be changing my room today, although I do really want to change this is really not my vibe. I was thinking, why don't we just do one little whimsical activity? I've been wanting to read this book, Sally's Lament, and I feel like Lydia Deetz would get along so well with Sally. I had the idea of going and reading this at a park in the grass, just kind of taking in the atmosphere, maybe do some crow watching. Maybe we can even journal in my black notebook. Could be really fun. So let's head to a hidden corner of a park and enjoy some alone time with my book and journal. But before we do that, of course I need my caffeinated beverage. I'm gonna enjoy this in peace and quiet and then head to the park. Happy Friday, and happy Friday indeed, because today we're Beetlejuice. This outfit was totally inspired by this thrifted sweater. I really felt like myself in this outfit, so this is easily my favorite outfit of the entire week. Cheers. What a week. Oh my gosh, I've never done a glow up in my life before, but when I tell you I feel so much prettier and honestly just a lot cooler in general, I totally mean it. Like, here's the before and here's the after. I don't think I've really experimented with like my look and my style the way I did this week, and just having a fully thought out idea on how I wanted to kind of glow up really helped, and I think I look pretty. So first things first, did I achieve my goal of looking like a Tim Burton character and feeling like I'm in Tim Burton's whimsical world? Yes, definitely. I mean, just thinking about how on Monday I didn't look nearly this cool. And I've been listening to music from the Tim Burton movies and just adding a little bit of whimsy into everything I do, whether it's the food I consume or the activities I'm doing or the clothes I'm wearing. It's definitely brought a little magic sparkle into my life. Here's what I learned. Number one, I do think I learned a little bit about contouring, specifically how to clean up my contour. The concealer is actually the main part of contouring. Also learned that the beauty standard definitely is not real. Seeing it put into action, like on my own body, has really changed my perspective on it. I spent most of my life trying to get rid of my dark under eye circles. Who would have thought that I would feel so much prettier with them? Ever since doing this makeup, not only do I feel prettier, but I just feel a lot more confident in myself, and I just feel more like me. So I already knew that the beauty standard isn't real, but I guess I really learned that I need to embrace all parts of me. Even just the small act of changing my makeup look brought so much more confidence into my life. This is your sign to definitely embrace every part of yourself. Promise you'll feel more confident if you do. Number three, I learned that whimsy in my life is very important. In the past, the way I've implemented whimsy in my life is by going to like theme parks like Disneyland, Universal, but actively trying to be a little more whimsical in the everyday little things you do is so fun. I have had so much fun this week, not only filming this video and doing all the little activities, but since I've been doing all these little whimsical things on camera, I feel like it's kind of translated into all the things I do off camera as well. Like, I'm just more excited for life and I'm more excited to do things. I feel like even just the way I talk to people this week has been so different than it has in the past. And lastly, number four, I definitely grew my love for Tim Burton. For as long as I can remember, I've loved Tim Burton. I had like a phase in middle school where all I wanted to consume was Tim Burton media. I say it was a phase because anything Tim Burton is pure magic and gold, and I know that I'll always be a Tim Burton girl. Whether this inspired you to do your own Tim Burton glow up, or maybe just add a little bit more whimsy into your daily life, I hope you enjoyed watching. Thank you guys so much for watching this whole process. I had so much fun, if that wasn't obvious. Definitely let me know if you guys want me to do like a Tim Burton thrift with me or a Tim Burton lookbook. That sounds super fun, and I'm thinking about maybe doing it next week because I also am going to a Tim Burton Night Before Christmas concert. We're gonna have a whole orchestra playing the music from Night Before Christmas as we watch the movie. Danny Elfman himself is going to be there and he's going to play Jack. Yeah, my Tim Burton dreams actually coming true. So I feel like it'd be fun to have like another little Tim Burton week in my life next week or something. We'll see what I do. Let me know if you think this Tim Burton style suits me. I feel so much more like myself. Make sure to like and subscribe, guys, especially if you want to see more things like this. I'll see you in the parks, guys.